everybody, and welcome to another episode of Kollaborative Warfare. In fact, actually, this is the first episode. So, today I will be making my first strike, attacking from the Area 110011 base in the desert, and attacking Dole Spot, which is owned by Scout. I'm engaging with an Artemis attack fighter, and am about 15 kilometers out. 16.997 meters out-ish. I'm currently trying to lock with my this, which is the targeting pod. It's not the Fleur, it's more streamlined version, and unfortunately I cannot get a solid lock until I actually see the craft, because I can see it here, but I need a more detailed location. But in order to get that, I have to go into load range, and load range is set to 5 kilometers right now. I can increase that, but we're just going to keep it as it is for now. But for now, it's going to be like that. So I'm going to have to get within 5 kilometers in order to begin the attack. And I will be attacking with laser-guided missiles, but first I need to be looking at it. So basically you just point and shoot. It's a bit more complex than that, but yeah. So the Artemis attack fighter is a simple craft. It has 2 hidden Vulcans, 6 small missiles, and it has this new design which has this casing over the center of mass to protect it from lasers, because lasers, I'm pretty sure, target the center of mass. An experimental thing, and I also have a chain gun in the back. The radar's in the front, and I have a 50 cal on top in case I see any attacks coming from above. I'm not going to turn on guard mode yet. I might need it later, but if it comes to that, if my first wave doesn't go. But Scout has a Patriot and 2 Abrams, so Pack 3s are going to be the main issue here. So I just need to be prepared for that. So I'm coming up soon, and this thing can go pretty high altitude, but I'm just keeping it around here. You'll notice that my fuel isn't that drained, despite the fact that it's actually a large distance from here all the way down to here. The reason is because I use Vessel Mover to save time. And so, yeah. The reason I actually started a bit more out than usual to use up more fuel, so I weigh less. Another quick tip for some people is for switching modes, they'll use a number key. But I found that if you have a plane and you don't have RCS, you can program R, and it's a lot easier and leaves your other keys for more complex functions. It's just a tip. Anyway, I'm gonna start angling down more. Just gonna dive at the enemy. I'm gonna want to be going pretty fast to dodge the missiles, but unfortunately I'm not very good at that, so if missiles do come at me, I'll activate guard mode. And what that'll do is guard mode can flare and chaff and stuff, so that'll be useful. But we're coming up on load range very soon. I don't think we'll see the craft until 4 kilometers, so I'm actually going to disengage my jets. I want to get kind of low so I can be below radar, but I'm just gonna try this maneuver first. Hope this works. I do have my radar just in case I need to like lock onto a missile, but I don't think I will need to. I'm looking. Oh, there it is. All right, so I'm locking on. All right, I'm locked. My missiles are selected, and I have programmed 1. I'm gonna fire all of them. I realize that might be a bad idea because this plane is going to be used for defenses at the base, but oh well. I'm going to activate guard mode. I'm a little bit off center, but the thing with laser guided is I could adjust my course. By looking at the Fleur, however, I'm noticing that the thing is turning to shoot at me. So I'm going to start taking evasive action. It's almost at me and I was pushing the wrong buttons, but thankfully it seemed, no, okay, missiles incoming. This is bad. So what I need to be doing, seems that some of my missiles actually hit the top of the building? I don't know. But my missiles are about to get... Oh, yes. I'm angling myself into it. Okay. A lot of stuff happened at once. A lot of it good. Some bad. But mainly, the missile missed, so that's good. And it exploded away from me. So, the first objective is complete, annihilating target. There's not a functioning bit left. So I'm gonna take away some of these screens because I do not need them. So I'm gonna hide my GPS coordinator, put that away. Okay, so the missile has missed, and I noticed that I think some of those missiles exploded on their way. They might have collided into each other or maybe hit the VB here, but I think I lost missiles on the way. Actually I am losing electric charge, so I might turn off some of my modules. That's better. Alright, I don't need weapons. Alright, so the enemy has been neutralized. So technically this base is captured. Well, not captured, but the only way to capture a base is to actually plant a flag. So that's why I have Valentina here, who is going to loop around and come and land. But I would say this mission is successful. There are a couple things I might want to change about the Artemis. One thing is maybe lower its part count so I can get a better frames, because I do have a lot of stuff packed inside of it. I'm just testing the rotary weaponry. But yeah, I would say this is a successful mission. So this marks 2 actions, one for deploying this and the second for engaging. So now I think what I'm going to do for my next action is to set up a spy satellite. Now I cannot launch it because that would mean that that would take 2 actions, because I would have to spawn it and then launch it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it on the pad, and it will be vulnerable, however, but I will have the opportunity to launch it next turn if it doesn't get blown up by Scout, who will go next turn. I do not believe he is going to be publishing any YouTube videos, but he will be just making turns, and I can report on some of the things he's been doing. Unfortunately, I can't know everything he's doing because, well, he's not going to tell me everything, including some of the stats about it. But based on the floor, I can tell that he seems to have Patriot, 2 simple, I'm a horrible pilot in this with low frames. He has 2 M1 Abrams for ground defense to prevent me from attacking with, like, tanks, which actually I might do at some point. But until then, that's for anti-tank weaponry. He also seemed to have a TWS, based on memory, and it doesn't seem to be mobile. It's just kind of a stationary thing. But otherwise, I think it's a pretty sturdy defense, but I just had a faster missiles. Anyway, I'm coming in for landing here, a bit faster than I would personally prefer. But, I like this runway because it's very long, and I think I can make it. I'm actually going to throttle up a bit. But as you can see, I am not the best pilot. Scout is a terrific pilot. He is just solid. Like, he can dodge Pack 3s. The only reason I dodged those Pack 3s is because, there were a couple reasons. Some of them not willing to disclose, but some of them where I was going very fast, and, another was that, oh well, so we crashed. But, luckily, the, attack was successful, so because Valentina here is not dead, I will technically be able to claim the space, but I was unable to salvage my defense. However, based on looking at some of this here, I can see that we do have a rotary 50 cal, so I could, like, resupply it and, like, use KIS to put on a weapon manager, but I think I'll just build a defense here. But this wreckage will just be here for a while, and yeah, so I will take Valentina out and plant the flag. But right now, we don't have time for that because we are going to stage our spy satellite. So, let's go take a look at the spy satellites. Alright, so here we are on the pad, and we have now deployed the weather satellite to orbit Kerbin, and we will be studying the wind patterns of the atmosphere. Yeah, definitely. This guy, he's going to be doing research. So as you can see, he's in here, and he's going to be doing some research on the atmosphere of Kerbin. Yeah, and we're going to send him up next turn. Hopefully Scout doesn't take out our scientific rocket. Anyway, this has been the first turn for the KSP Collaborative Warfare. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.